Hello everybody, welcome. So today I'm going to be talking about the glow up that I'm doing at 43 years old. I just want to give this broad overview because it's on my podcast, Real with Haley. There's a whole episode about it. But I want to give a recap here on how it's going, what we're doing, and kind of introduce you to this journey, okay? So when I say glow up at 43 years old, you're probably thinking more of like a physical glow up, and normally something that somebody would do like as a teenager maybe. But why not do it at 43, right? So the glow up that I'm talking about is a glow up that's going to include a spiritual glow up, a financial glow up, as well as a physical healthy glow up, okay, over the next year. So I've been doing some things over the past few weeks that have kind of already started this journey, but I got braces back at the end of July, so it is a year-long process. We're going to be talking about that. I have been working out 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day. I've been doing strength training as well. I'm trying to work on my nutrition and diet. I've been reading Atomic Habits by James Cleary. Super good book, recommended to everybody, New York Times bestseller. But this isn't just physical, like I said. It's going to be spiritual, it's going to be financial as well. It's incorporating habits into my daily life that truly make the difference, you guys. And I want you to follow along on this journey, and maybe it will help you make some changes that you've been needing to make. I want you to check out that most recent podcast episode because it goes into all the details about the glow up. And again, you can find that at realwithhaley.com. But progress that I've done this past week or made this past week. I've worked out 30 minutes 5 times a week on my Peloton. I've done arm strength training while I've been on the Peloton, also referred to as habit stacking. You need to read that book. I have stuck with my supplements and my medications every day. So I have a supplement program that I do, and we can get more into that at a later time. But I take several supplements throughout my day that help support my mental health, my sleep, perimenopause, those sorts of things. And maybe TMI, but I don't care. We're going to be vulnerable here. I have chronic constipation. Since I started doing all these things, my bowel movements have been daily. They have improved dramatically, like probably better than they've ever been in my entire life. And I absolutely love it. It makes a huge difference. Over the past week or a few weeks, I've made decent food choices. I definitely have room for improvement. You know, we're a family that eats out a lot. Not great for the finances, but pick your battles, I guess. But I do have some improvement there to make. I'm a huge proponent of the Galveston diet, but it's not always easy to follow, okay? I have also been microdosing, or what I like to refer to as ultra microdosing, tirzepatide for, you know, help with perimenopause, cravings, hungers, inflammation, brain fog. It just helps with so many things. I am a family nurse practitioner. I do prescribe GLP-1 medications. This is something that I personally am doing. I cannot recommend you to do that. You need to speak to your personal, professional, provider, physician, whomever that is about GLP-1s and you. But perimenopause, things that I have learned this week or the past few weeks. I've been doing the HRT, hormone replacement therapy. So that had been something I'd been a little bit opposed to in the past because my mom had breast cancer. And I was scared of it because she took estrogen for 20 plus years. But I got to a point in my life where I decided that I didn't care anymore because my quality of life was so poor. I mean, like 20 plus hot flashes a day, in misery, carrying fans everywhere I go, sweating through clothes at night. I'd had enough, you guys. And honestly, the estrogen patch has changed my quality of life. I no longer have hot flashes through the day. I'm sleeping better at night because of progesterone at night. I love it, okay? But also, I also get an annual mammogram. Had one the other day. It's important to keep an eye on that anyway. Okay, but we'll talk more about that. I'm also going to be purchasing an Oura Ring, O-U-R-A, Oura Ring, to monitor my sleep with. I have an Apple Watch, but I don't like sleeping in an Apple Watch. I have tried, I don't like it, can't do it, I always take it off. So the Oura Ring, I'm hoping I can sleep in it and monitor my sleep quality with that because that's what I really want that ring for. I've read the Bible and prayed almost every day. And that's made a huge difference in just my mental state throughout the day. It makes me feel like I've got myself together, like I can function better. I've been to church services. I have participated in church things, and that makes a huge difference. You know, we don't always want to go to things like that, but oftentimes when we do, we're glad that we did. So having said that, we're going to talk about finances. Huge win. I paid off a $6,000 credit card bill in 1 month last month. Next week on my podcast, we're going to talk about how I did that. So make sure you go to realwithhaley.com and you subscribe to the podcast. There's a bunch of them there you can listen to. But next week, we're going to talk about how I paid off that $6,000 credit card debt in 1 month. I was tired of looking at it, y'all. And I mean, that's pretty much it as far as the recap goes, you know. We've talked about the financial recap, spiritual recap, and physical these past few weeks, how I've done. So stay tuned in. Next week on the Glow Up recap, we'll talk about how I did the week before. So I'm trying to keep myself accountable here, and if I can be of any help to you, please let me know.